my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can make a matcha latte. So a matcha green tea latte is one of my favorite things to drink along with smoothies and stuff like that. And even if I'm not having a matcha latte, I'm always adding matcha powder to my smoothies. So I figured I'd show you guys how to make it. And I know I'm not wearing any makeup today, but I figured why not let this be a no makeup video, seeing as we're not coming on here to watch me be pretty. I'm showing you how to make a matcha latte. And also too, if you stick around till the end, I'll show you one really great way that you can actually spike your matcha latte and make it taste really delicious, and it's great for a daytime drink. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get started. So you're gonna need a cup with ice, a bowl or something to whisk your matcha in. You're gonna need some matcha powder, a milk frother, or if you don't have a milk frother, just a cup with a lid with your milk in it. You can shake it up to froth your milk. You're gonna need some hot water. So I have a kettle here with some hot water ready for you guys. So let's start making our matcha latte. So I'm gonna take some of my matcha, and this is Grand Cru matcha from David's Tea. And I'm gonna put about 2 teaspoons of matcha in here. I like my matcha really strong, so I use about 2 teaspoons. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and start boiling my water. So matcha is a green tea, and it's a green tea powder, so I selected the green tea option. The thing is with matcha is that if the water is too hot, it'll end up burning the powder, so your matcha will actually taste really bitter. So the general temperature for green tea is 175 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 75 to 80 degrees Celsius. About now is a great time to start frothing your milk, because it takes roughly around the same time to froth. So 2 ways that you can froth your milk: by putting it in just a jar with a lid like this one and just shaking it up really fast. So shake it non-stop for about a minute or so, and you can have really nice froth milk. You see that the consistency or even the quantity of the milk itself has doubled. So this is a great way to do that. This is about about 1/3 of a cup of milk. I'm just gonna pour it into my frother like that. And then this one froths hot and cold. I want it to froth cold. In this frother, I have to hold the button for 2 seconds, and the light's gonna turn blue. So that's what I'm gonna do. So we'll let that froth, and then we'll go ahead and whisk our matcha. So I have my matcha here, and I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of hot water, just enough to get everything wet so I can whisk it properly. I don't wanna add too much water just because we won't get all the powder lumps out. So I just want to add a little bit till it looks kind of almost like a paste. And then I'm going to slowly add some more water to that. And you just want to whisk it until it just kind of bubbles up a little bit or froths. So I have my cup here filled with ice. I'm just going to go ahead and add my matcha powder to that. I'm just gonna put the hot water back in the jar that I used to whisk my matcha. Just gonna whisk that around a little bit more just to kind of get any of the leftover stuff. And I'm just gonna pour the rest of the water in the jar. This might get a little bit messy because this jar doesn't have a proper spout. I'm just gonna fill the jar about half to 3/4 of the way, because we obviously need to make room for milk. Gonna go ahead and mix the matcha in with the ice here. Our milk is done frothing, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add my milk to that. And some froth. Mix syrup. One thing that I did forget to mention is that feel free to add any type of sweetener to your matcha latte. I don't usually take sweeteners in my beverages, so I just go ahead and rely on the sweetness of the milk itself. But your matcha latte is pretty much done, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add a straw in here and enjoy. So if you want to spike up your matcha latte a little bit, especially if you have friends coming over, feel free to add just a tiny shot of Bailey's. I'm just going to add a half a shot here of some Bailey's Rum Cream to my matcha. And you can just go ahead and stir that in with your straw. And this will also add a little bit of sweetness to your drink as well if you don't want to put any sugar in there. So that's another great way to spice up your matcha latte. I'm gonna finish this before we even like get to taking photos for the video, because every time I show it to you guys, it's just like running down. So good. Oh God, so good. With the Baileys, this stuff is amazing. And that was like a fluke. I wasn't even planning on putting Baileys in here. Oh my God. It's way too early for this. I should wear no makeup more often. This video does not have to be all about looking pretty, you know? And in reality, like how many people wear makeup every single day? Like I don't.